Welcome to another weekly highlight show. The Meiji Yasuda J100 Year Vision League now enters a crucial series of matches throughout Japan's Golden Week holiday period. This midweek saw East leaders Kashima Antlers face Tokyo Verdy. The leaders in the West, Vissel Kobe, took on Cerezo Osaka. And Machida Zelvia were straight back into domestic action after their runners-up finish in the AFC Champions League Elite. Here are all the games for match week 13. A full card of 10 fixtures again now that all the ACL Elite teams are back in Japan. Our focus first up is the East region leaders Kashima Antlers and their away trip to Tokyo Verdy. The game was attended by Japan national team managers past and present in Hajime Moriyasu and Zico, who once played for Antlers and currently serves the club in an advisory capacity. Antlers struck first in the 19th minute. A cross from the right was headed back across goal and finally finished off by Kimito Nono. Another lead for Antlers, who were already on a 3-game winning streak going into this game. Verdy made their response 15 minutes later after a mistake at the back. Issei Kumatoria capitalising in quite brilliant fashion. Back to 1-1, the error punished ruthlessly. With momentum on their side, Verdy continued to push forward. In the 40th minute, Yuan Matsuhashi broke behind the Antlers line and crossed for Taiju Yoshida. The unmarked Yoshida heading home to make it 2-1, Verdy turning the scores around before half-time. Verdy took their lead into the second half and created another good chance from a set piece in the 62nd minute. Naoki Hayashi's shot saved well by the Japan national team goalkeeper Tomoki Hayakawa. Antlers were struggling to create chances, and in the 70th minute things went from bad to worse. This foul seeing Kentao Misao receive his second yellow card. Antlers now a goal down and a man down. In the end, Kashima Antlers suffered their first defeat in 90 minutes all season. Tokyo Verdy taking all 3 points from the league leaders. In second place and chasing Kashima Antlers, FC Tokyo faced an away fixture against Kashiwa Reysol. The capital club went into this game on a 2-match winning streak and made the breakthrough here with a counter-attack in the 43rd minute. Marcelo Rian setting up Keita Endo. A beautifully placed finish to make the score 1-0. FC Tokyo taking the lead just before half-time. Into the second period and FC Tokyo got through again just before the hour mark. Marcelo Rian this time finding Ryunosuke Sato. The 19-year-old Japan international scoring to double the FC Tokyo lead. Reysol were up against it, but managed to pull a goal back in the 72nd minute after a set piece. The ball eventually fired home by Nobuteru Nakagawa, with Reysol determined to avoid defeat on home territory. But FC Tokyo earned a great chance to restore their 2-goal advantage with 3 minutes remaining, when Leon Nozawa was brought down inside the penalty area. Sato stepped up and converted the spot kick successfully to make the final score 3-1. Another victory for FC Tokyo to extend their winning streak to 3. The runners-up in the ACL Elite, FC Machida Zelvia, had a domestic trip this week away to Mito Hollyhock. Zelvia were in 3rd place in the East and made the perfect start here with this goal after 16 minutes. A superb strike from outside the box by the midfielder Hokuto Shimoda. It remained 1-0 going into half-time, but Zelvia doubled their tally just 2 minutes after the restart. Ibrahim Dreshevic with this header at the corner, and the away side appeared to be in total control. but Hollyhock began their fight back from 2 goals down in the 67th minute. A corner kick at the other end this time led to an unfortunate own goal from the Zelvia player, and the gap was back down to 1. Hollyhock pushed on until right at the death. In the 90th minute, the substitute Korkiando scored this superb equaliser to make it 2 goals in as many games for the exciting 18-year-old. 2-2 the score, and on to penalties. Korsei Tani was named best goalkeeper in the ACL Elite, and it was his save that proved crucial in the shootout here. Machida Zelvia emerging victorious. After dismissing their manager Maciej Skorja, Urawa Reds are now led on an interim basis by the former Japan international Tatsuya Tanaka. His first task was a home match against Kawasaki Frontale. Reds were on a 7-match losing streak, but had arguably the best chance of the first half after 34 minutes, when Matheus Savio crossed for Kenta Nemoto. Reds had better luck early in the second half. This free kick from Takuro Kaneko was saved, but Matheus Savio was on hand to pounce on the rebound. He fired home from an acute angle to give the home side a route out of their losing run. Trailing 1-0, Frontale had a chance to level things up in the 68th minute, when Tatsuya Ito got on the end of this cross, only to be denied by Shusaku Nishikawa. And just 3 minutes later, Reds made the score 2-0 through Hiro Komori. His left-footed shot finding the corner of the net, and Urawa Reds had a lead they would not surrender. A 2-0 victory in their first match under new management, and the losing streak finally ended at 7. Next up, a quick look at 4 other matches from Wednesday afternoon. Vissel Kobe were eliminated in the final 4 of the AFC Champions League Elite and returned home for a meeting with Kansai rivals Cerezo Osaka. Vissel still led the way in the West and had a great chance after just 2 minutes when this ball fell to Makoto Mitsuta, only to be denied by a fine save from Kim Jin-hyun. Cerezo worked their best openings of the first half from this throw-in in the 40th minute. Hinata Kida and then Satoki Uejo both seeing their efforts denied by Shuichi Gonda. Vissel survived that scare and broke up to the other end just moments later. A move worked in from the right, leading to this great chance for Daiju Sasaki. His wayward shot went well wide, and the first half ended 0-0. Into the second half, and Cerezo had an opportunity on 62 minutes when Solomon Sakuragawa broke through on goal, only for his powerful effort to be parried away by the informed Gonda. Sakuragawa had another chance just 3 minutes later, but this time his shot was off target. At the other end, Vissel had a chance to win it in the 82nd minute when Katsuya Nagato received the ball unmarked, only for his shot to fly wide of the post. The match remained scoreless after 90 minutes, meaning a penalty shootout to decide the winner. In the end, it was 2 consecutive misses for Vissel Kobe which proved decisive, and just like the side's last meeting back in March, Cerezo Osaka emerged victorious on penalties. Nagoya Grampus were sitting in second place in the West as they played host to Fagiano Okayama. The visitors Fagiano had a great chance to score in the 26th minute when this attack up the left led to the shot from Ataru Esaka, but Daniel Schmidt was there to claw it away. Grampus responded with a big opportunity of their own just 3 minutes later, Shoei Nagaki finding Yuya Yamagishi, but his shot flew just wide of the target. Into the second half, and Fagiano had a breakaway chance 7 minutes in for Esaka, only for his shot to bounce wide of the goal. The deadlock was finally broken on 64 minutes. A corner kick for Grampus eventually fell to Hidemasa Koda, the second half substitute pouncing to make it 1-0 to the hosts. But Fagiano refused to give in and won a corner with a minute to go. Daichi Tagami's perfect far post header gave the visitors a last-ditch equaliser and sent the game to penalties. Fagiano's 6th taker in the shootout converted at the 3rd attempt after 2 retakes. And that was enough for the Okayama side to claim victory and 2 points away from home. Here are all the results from match week 13. The change of management at Urawa Reds paid dividends as they put an end to that 7-game losing streak with a long-awaited victory. In the West, 4 out of 5 matches were decided by penalty shootouts. Here are the provisional standings in the East, where leaders Kashima Antlers suffered defeat, while second-placed FC Tokyo were victorious. This means the gap at the top has narrowed to just 3 points. Moving over to the West, where every one of the top 4 sides suffered penalty shootout defeats. The table has bunched up nicely, with the sides lower down able to make up ground. That's all for this midweek edition. From me, Ben Mabley, and the rest of the team, thanks for watching, and join us again after the next round of matches this weekend. Bye for now.